Trigger warning. In this lawsuit, Cassie accuses Diddy of rape, physical assault, and sex trafficking.
This is an unfortunate situation, and of course, we don't know the ins and outs of what truly happened, so that is why this must go to court and to trial. But it reminded me of a podcast episode I recorded in 2022 called The Point of No Return, episode 71 of the Confidence Restored podcast. In that episode, I talk about the fact that sometimes, even in well-doing or wanting to be liked or whatever the case is, we end up in situations that are not favorable. And so I shared the story of Amnon and Tamar. And if you know that story, then you know Amnon raped his brother Absalom's sister. And she walked away a desolate woman. And I thought about this situation as I see news reports and I see individuals judging Cassie and saying, a multitude of different things. And I thought about it. How often is the victim ashamed of what was done to them? And sometimes that shame comes from the other party. Sometimes that also comes from the public. And so in Cassie's case right now, there is the court of public opinion. But when I thought about the story of Amnon and Tamar, she went away a desolate woman, not because she did anything to deserve what she went through. That was just her story. And as a result of Amnon getting what he wanted, she walked away a desolate woman. So he wanted her and he took advantage of her. But yet the pain that was felt was on her end because she was no longer a virgin and she went away empty because of what was done to her. And so I know that this episode will bless someone. I don't know who this is for. If the story of Cassie and Diddy really triggered you, I encourage you to listen to episode 71 of the Confidence Restored podcast. It is available on YouTube, but it's also available at confidencerestoredpodcast.com. And there's a link where it says show links where you can actually go and listen to it on whatever platform is preferable for you. But it just really made me think about how often we may not ask for things. We may not be the cause of the pain that we feel, yet we are the ones walking around in shame. And so the reason I called it point of no return is because just like the prodigal son in the Bible, we can always come back. There is always a point of return. We may feel like there isn't a point of return. We may feel like giving up, but there is always something that we can come back to. So I don't know who this is for, but I know it's for someone. And I hope and pray that episode 71 really blesses your spirit. So on that note, people, keep on, keep it on, and keep your head up.